Happy Monday, it's Natasha again here with PSS. I wanted to give another great quick tip on how I know what work is coming out there besides local bonds or maybe a little bit slight state funding. So there's about 54 county Department of Education offices in the state of California, and how I find out about what work's happening and build relationships with districts is I attend those. Now before COVID, you'd be able to go to their office like LACO and they'd have a facilities and network meeting there. You'd be able to meet with other districts on break before, after, but besides that, you'd hear the latest and greatest from DSA. So someone from the LA office like Doug Humphreys would go and speak. I know that in Riverside, San Diego office, that would either be Craig or Karen, and Oakland's usually DSA. Now, why is it important to go? Because you'll know of what funding's happening. You'll know what's going on with DSA, updates with them. And last but not least, like CDE will share. And the best part is networking. But since COVID happened, they're doing it over Zoom. You will see what districts attend. So you could always maybe message them or email them after saying, hey, saw you on there, would love to meet you, etc. But I wanted to give an example of something that they share in these updates and meetings that I always feel is beneficial. So this one was September 9th. It was for the Alameda County Office of Education, their facilities meeting. Now DSA gave their updates, and here's, I feel like, beneficial information to know, because for you vendors out there like myself, we're gonna know what's happening with the workload so that we could go chase it. So DSA 2021 workload projections, they're saying that they've seen registration and submission projects go up. Well, that's good because that equals more future construction. They want all districts to meet with DSA to discuss anticipated project submissions, especially if you have funding, state bonds, you have to get it done by a deadline. DSA hates last minute, meaning, oh, I have this project, I needed to get approved because if I don't, I'm gonna lose my funding. They're like, come on. It's at a time and age now where you should be able to be proactive. So they're saying if you're gonna do that, submit a DSA 91 to 94 form, depending on the office you're in, to set up a meeting with them to discuss the issues that you might face due to your funding deadline dates. Another one, which I thought this is huge, is DSA continues to equalize workload across the state through transferring projects for a plan review between regional offices. That's a pro and a con. I will tell you why. Some of us know how some offices work, and I'm not saying they're easier than other offices to work with, but some plan reviewers are a little bit different than other plan reviewers. So don't go in expecting you're gonna get a certain plan review at a certain office. You might be like, whoa, I just submitted my project to LA, but why is Oakland reviewing it? Again, I think they're trying to distribute the work all over offices so that they don't get, one is like buried with work and slowing down the submission of everything. Now I already talked about it. They're saying issue a pre-application meeting. That's a form. I have a video on that if you don't understand what those forms are. And last but not least, if you have an expedite request, make sure you notify them as soon as possible. So there's a lot more updates about this, like their staffing. They're trying to hire more people to help out. COVID-19 updates that they have, meaning their offices are open for business, but they're not taking any in person. And last but not least, my favorite, project certification. They are saying to get your project, especially your legacy ones, close out so it does not delay your future approval. Now, again, this helps me know what's out there, what to go chase, but also what DSA is saying for that regional office. I think it's important for everyone to stay abreast, but let's see, if you can't make it, my team's on these, reach out to us and we'll always be able to share quick tidbits, Cliff Note version on what's going on in the state. Happy Monday, go get that work.